We're here for the Team City League 2025. It's here. Balancing will be the first event, and after a wonderful opening ceremony, I'm so glad to be here. As we see our test team, which together is the Minty Bricks, the White on Mints, and House Bricks together equal Minty Bricks. Let's see how they do here. As a team, of course, they only have 2 marbles each. And it seems like, yeah, the last member of the House Bricks will finish, so that'll carry the Minty Bricks run. And our hosts, getting into the main competition, our hosts, St. Albans, gonna start us off a raucous cheer from the crowd. And they are gonna have Harp Bend and Roll Backwards. That's the marble that won this event in the individual City League when it was the first event. So I find that a bit odd, but let's see what the score is. Decent enough. And our defending champions, Kuala Lumpur. I still don't know how they pulled that off last year. They did. They're gonna have one marble that drops off camera. Everyone goes to the right side, which doesn't seem to be the right side, if you know what that. You know what I mean, don't you? 294. So they will lose to St. Albans. The team to finish right between them in this event in the final round, Paris. How will they do? Led by individual City League champion, Paris, France. That was just Yoshi walking by. And here we go. Well, the back marble, Metro, dropped off camera, so I don't know how that's going to go, but it seemed better than the others so far. Let's see how that looked. And 319. Falling off at 38. Really hope that run back. But the other 3 members did enough. Now Berlin. Oh, they drop off instantly. Hamburg is going to carry that. The other 3 members seem to just drag that run. And inconsistency, and not in a good way. If you're having an inconsistent run, you want to have, like, one that Paris did with 3 solid marbles, and one that holds the run back from having nearly as much as they could have. They have the opposite of that. And in this case, it only totals their score up to 291, 4th out of 4 so far, and after speak. Winners of the qualifiers didn't balance very well there, but they are so balancing very well here, and then the second marble to decide to roll back. What are they going to coin that? They're going to coin it in 82. 322. And now Montreal also didn't do very well in this in qualifiers. Does that count as a finisher? I'm not sure. Did they leap over? I think they're going to... Yeah, if they got on the tape measure, they're not going to count it. If they didn't, they will. And they're going to coin a finisher, and as a result, because it just got to the end, it does just enough. Also a 322, but because that was a finisher, they're on the highest scoring marble with the tiebreaker. They take the lead right from Chesapeake. Now, Krakow. Let's see, can they keep that trend going? Now, Polska gets to the end. Let's see what the other 3 members have done. Seems like a better run. Consistency-wise. And 327! The whole field is so close, but Krakow is eclipsed P1. And now Accra. Finish! Needless to say, the finisher carried the run, because the other 3, again, inconsistency plaguing runs can be problems, and as a result, 317. Alright, now Hong Kong. In round 9, what will they do? Oh, that was a painful whip out of the end for Kowloon. They just went straight across. And it took them from what would have been gold. And a surefire gold so far at that. To out of the podium completely because they missed that. 320. That's all that was mustard. Alright, now, what will Quincy do? Oh, absolutely nothing. The front 2 marbles don't really get that far, and the back 2 especially not. 247, I believe that's the worst run we've seen out of any balancing run yet. Yeah, no one of the qualifiers or the friendly round in any way, shape, or form had a worse score than that, so they're looking likely to get last place. But will Dinner Point, the team that got last place, in that same group that they won this event in the qualifiers, rather, do worse? I wouldn't be surprised if they did with how that run went. Alright, now Phoenix. Can they do a run better than those last two did. Well, they'll definitely beat both. And probably some other teams. With the front two marbles getting close to definitely the first one. Got past it. As a result. 3, 6, The inconsistency plagues them. And now, here we go. Next up, we have Tibet. And for a team who is, in both individual and Team City League-wise, never been good at balancing, that looked amazing. Finisher, I think this might be Surf Crack out from first so far. It did! 348, and now only 3 runs left to get beat that. New York. Can they do it? But that kind of inconsistency, no. 321, with a finisher nonetheless, is decent enough. Can Warsaw beat that score? Oh, goodness, no, they won't. They Marble shuffling places all over the place. Probably gonna get 1-2 if Norwich doesn't do something amazing here. That's looking awful for Warsaw. And Norwich, they're not gonna do anything amazing in this last round. It's just gonna give them 13th. And there's the podium. Tibet wins it over Krakow and Montreal. The whole field. Very close. And it was not a hotly contested battle for either end of the scoreboard, but Tibet win the first event, given the history of balancing to the shock of many, and take the lead, as the results are obviously going to be the same as the standings after this event. And I'll see you for the next one very soon, the relay race.